Thank you so much for opening this video this morning. We are still in Jamaica, and Jamaica is up and running, guys. So yesterday we had a storm by the name of Beryl.
Hurricane Beryl.
It's a hurricane. Tony, thank you so much for making that distinction. A category 4, no doubt. Visited us yesterday. I am at the intersection of Lady Musgrave Road and Hope Road, and this is 12 hours after the storm. I'm saying to myself, did we have a storm? Tony, the roads are clean. That's the first thing I'm noticing as I'm driving around. The roads are clean. The trees are still standing. The trees are still standing. Can you believe it? Persons are walking around going about their business. Alright, so this is St. Andrew though, but we're actually on our way to Spanish Town. As you know, we're doing the Palmetto Pines subdivision in Spanish Town. So we just thought that while we're driving, we will actually show you St. Andrew, and then when we hit the highway or the Mandela, you'll also see that. But it seems to me, for the most part, St. Andrew is up and running. The government of Jamaica, they have asked that all public sector workers come back to work this morning. But Tony, remind us, what date is today?
4th of July.
It's the 4th of July. It's actually a holiday in, is it a holiday in America today?
Independence.
It's Independence Day for them?
I believe so, yeah.
So everybody's home, right?
I think so.
Alright, so we will be on live as soon as we get back. This video will be posted, and then we will jump onto live. We want to hear from our Jamaicans how they weathered the storm, what challenges they had, and maybe what kind of assistance they would need. Well, I see one down tree. Luckily it did not take down the GPS wires, which is part of the challenge with hurricanes with us. We all love to plant these beautiful trees in the front of our yards, and these trees get up to 20, 30 feet in height. And when an event like this happens, the same tree falls onto the power lines and causes a disruption. Jamaicans, going forward, please be cognizant of the trees that you plant that will interfere with a power line. So right now I'm looking at a tree. This is the Abbey Court I'm at, and the Abbey Court, you need to call the JPS to cut down this tree of this power line here. And you also, well, it's not, I don't think it's a power line, it's like the cable line, is it? The lower ones usually are the cable. But apartment complexes, strata managers, you need to be, that's part of your job too. Ensure that your trees are not hanging over. So this is Abbey Court, hanging over and interfering with the power lines. Same thing with the YMCA. Now, I know I saw the JPS crew just at the start of the hurricane season going through and cutting off trees off the power line. You saw them, Tony?
Yes, I did.
And I think that has helped. That helped a lot in St. Andrew. I must say, what's the word I'm looking for? The Jamaican term. Big up to the JPS crew. Big up to the JPS posse. Big up to the JPS management. The board of directors, everybody who works to ensure that we have power. I must say that exercise of you going through and removing the trees off the power lines, I think that made a big difference. You don't think so, Tony?
Yes, I think so.
I think it made a huge difference, because as I'm driving here in St. Andrew, it's the cleanest it has ever been to me. Look here, Tony. The only thing though, in those little drains, and Tony can show them, these drains, so Jamaican government, whomever is in charge of cleaning up the streets, and it would appear as if the street sweepers came out early this morning as well. Those leaves and debris in the drains that are hanging out right now on the drains as we pass them, those need to be cleaned out of the drains.
Right, because if we do have another heavy rain.
Right. Heavy rain event, we're going to be maybe impacted more. So get those cleaned up. But for the most part, in St. Andrew, we've held up very well. I'm so impressed. Those of you who want to call us, we're going to be on live later on. Call us, send us your videos so we can show the people what happened. I understand that out on the south coast, they didn't fare out too well. That is, we're talking about St. Elizabeth, right? St. Elizabeth, they had a serious challenge. Apparently the eye of the storm passed closer to them than anywhere else on the island, and they didn't fare out so well. We know St. Elizabeth is also the bread and basket parish of Jamaica. So if they were impacted that badly, we're going to have a little challenge with food supply.
Grown provisions
Like melon, pumpkin, and those things. Onions, scallion, ginger. All those things that they plant that comes out of the ground. Yam. I guess the yam itself in the ground should be good if it's not waterlogged.
I think that's the issue. It gets waterlogged and then it rots.
Yeah, and the potatoes would have gotten waterlogged and rot. So give us a call. We're at halfway tree now. We're heading west, trying to get into Spanish Town. No challenges so far. Road is pretty clear. Everybody trying to get back out. Congrats to the Jamaican government as well. Jamaican government, I think he did a good job with this in getting these roads cleaned back up. It appears that the sweepers and everybody was already on standby to clean up the roads and to get us moving quickly in no time. This storm hit us at about what time, Tony? Yesterday?
2 o'clock?
In St. Andrew. About 2 o'clock. We started feeling the heavy rains and the winds and all of that. As a matter of fact, one at a time I hear Tony run come, Mom, the water tank. Oh my God. Of course, you know, wow, there's a GPS pole almost coming down. Tony, and did you see it? Or you missed it?
No, I didn't see it.
Alright.
But how does here have electricity with that looking like that?
GPS pole came down. Well, it held. The wires held it. I don't know what took it down.
Yeah, because I don't see any trees.
I don't see any trees. And how GPS hasn't gotten to that one yet. That's in the middle of halfway tree.
Very close to them.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs a special team.
Maybe. Does need a special team.
Plus,
We're green. So that's one pole that I've seen that. But it didn't come down in the road. So that's why I guess we still have power, right? And no blockage. We're still able to drive. Again, the drains, I'm driving past and I'm noticing the drains have debris and leaves in them. Yet, the rest of the road is clean. I would imagine that, yes, the storm would have washed away some of the debris and stuff. But I think the sweepers came out early to appear.
you think so?
I think so.
Maybe it just got washed
Is it that
away.
the rain just washed every single dirt off the road, Tony, you think?
Yeah, maybe. And it's at the drain.
And it's at the drain. Interesting. Beryl did wash us. This intersection stoplight not working. So I'm on Eastwood Park Road now. None of these lights are working. Alright, remember everybody, when you're coming to a stoplight and it's not working, you do not have the right of way. You don't. You have to proceed with caution. Just the same. I'm heading up partially now on Constant Spring Road. Still light at the intersection is not working. This can be a dangerous intersection, you know. So it will tell me that there is no power in this vicinity. That's what's happening here. So I'm now going on to Dunrobin. There seems to be no power in this vicinity of St. Andrew, which is why the lights are not working. Tony, please remind me not to try and come back through that intersection. I need to avoid any intersection that is a four-way. Well, four-way is an intersection. But I need to avoid anything that is 3 lanes like this. There is a one-way road fine. So I'm on one side of the dual. But when you get to these big T-junctions where the light is not working, that can be a challenge. So this one now is also not working. And nobody has the right of way. So I have to slow down, make sure I can go across.
I heard something that 60% of the island is without electricity.
Without electricity, yeah. The boulevard seems to be have been affected in that way, and that could be because of that light post that is down in Halfway Tree.
Would this run on solar?
What?
Drive carefully.
Could be. But the lights are down.
Yeah.
You have to slow down. Lights are down. Slow down. If you lived in St. Andrew, then enough blessings came our way yesterday. As a matter of fact, I had power where I was right throughout. I didn't lose power. What happened was we had low voltage. So of course our stove didn't work, our electric stove didn't work, and our refrigerator didn't work. Went on low voltage for maybe about 2 hours. But then it came back in. JPS repaired it. I didn't expect them to come out in the storm, but they did. And they actually repaired it. Or maybe they repaired it from where they were, I don't know. But I heard a transformer blow, and then we had low voltage. But they did come and repair it, and that's a good thing. JPS. I think this is the best I've seen JPS performed in a storm from all history of storms. Well, for me personally, because I did not lose power. Neither did we lose internet. Right, Tony?
Oh, there's another tree. That's down.
There's another tree, but the tension wires are not on that side, which is good.
And it fell away from the house. That's a good thing. Oh, light is back here.
Okay, so electricity is here. So this is at the intersection of Mullines Road and the Boulevard. So this section seems to have electricity. The Jamaican government, they have asked that all public service sector workers come back out. Well, those who are emergency services, they were working yesterday. But non-emergency, they're being asked to come back to work today. So we're at the intersection of Mullines Road and the Boulevard. So if this light was out, man.
What?
Major problem if this light is out, man.
Oh.
I talk about 3 lanes this way, 3 lanes east-west, and 2 lanes north-south. Can you imagine? You're having Palmetto Boulevard.
Only at the intersection it's working. This one is off.
This one is off. This is the Marvally intersection. Headley Avenue and Marvally. Headley Avenue on the left, Marvally on the right. What else we know happened yesterday about the storm?
I'm thinking.
What else happened? We're just passing Pembroke on the right. I would say for the most part it would appear as if St. Andrew came out ahead of the storm. Came out looking better actually. Clean roads. Wow. Tony says it was a storm that washed me clean, washed us clean. And the trees look healthy. Coconuts are still on the tree. The storm wasn't that bad. I still see coconut on the tree. And I see breadfruit too. I would have expected all those things would be on the ground this morning. Let me see. Am I seeing any mangoes? What is that tree over there? Those are mangoes, aren't they? Well, I'll know for sure when I get to Palmetto Pines. We have about 10 mango trees in East Indian, Julie, Blacky, Hairy, you name it, we have it. So I'm getting into Spanish Town to check Spanish Town now. Palmetto Pines on St. John's where we are. It has a history of flooding, right? Yes, we do have a history of flooding. But our development, Palmetto Pines, we're solving that problem. What did we do yesterday and the day before that? Well, before, when we just got there in January, we actually went to the back and we cleared the canal, which is part of where the water should be going. The canal that is behind us, right? When we did encounter the canal, it was totally blocked up. Nobody maintained the canal, including the Jamaican government. Jamaican government, that canal, you need to keep it clear. So Palmetto Pines took their heavy equipment, went around there and cleared it, did a boss up job. Everything that was there that could have possibly blocked the canal was removed. And subsequent to that happening in January, we have had rain events. So we have had rain events between January and now in July, and we have not seen any flooding. So the test for us would have been what happened yesterday. The hurricane, as Tony says, Beryl, is what would have been what? The proof is in the eating. So our theory on paper was culverts here, drains here, get into the canal and so on, based on our drainage drawing, which is in theory. But the proof of the pudding, as I hear a man say from St. Elizabeth, man say I'm a practical man, you know, I deal with theory. So we're going now to look if practically the theory worked, right? So this is the day after. So normally after a big rain event, not even as big as Beryl, but after a rain event, we would have had flooding on St. John's Road and we would not have been able to drive on St. John's Road. So we're going to see if our theory with our drain design, so the design was between our engineers and the NWA, because NWA is in charge of drainage designs for subdivisions. So those engineers and our engineers came together and said, Palmetto Pines. This and this and this and this is what you need to do so that there is no flooding, and that's exactly what the drain design was designed for, no flooding, okay? So they weren't guessing, they did what they had to do. So let us see now if, as them say, what you learn in a school, theory, translate on the ground, practical, if it makes sense for the people. Going a little fast, I'm doing 80 on the Mandela.
Are you allowed to do 80?
Yeah, nice. This is where I love to do 80. Normally I would take the highway, but I'm not going to take the highway. The highway should be good. I'm going to go through Spanish Town so that we can see if anything adverse happened in Spanish Town. I don't think so, because I see all the road, the traffic coming towards me, and they're coming from Spanish Town.
Or maybe they drove the toll.
Maybe they took the toll. The toll, we should have a new toll rate soon too, you know. When was the date? The date was this, but I don't remember. I think it's this month. We're gonna have a new toll rate. So those of you who are toll babies like myself, I'm a toll baby. I have a toll pass on my car. I love to take the toll. The toll is easy, quick, fast. Make money faster, guys. Tony, you catch cold in a Beryl?
I can't call in your car.
In my car? You're not serious.
Not used to the AC.
Alright, so smooth sailing on the Mandela Highway. I used to live in Spanish Town. Went there to live in 1990. Bought a house in 1989. And I was 23 years old, so you know my age. So, coming over, the event I remember specifically on this Mandela was 9/11. We were in traffic, bogo in 9/11. Happened in my friend's VW, about 3 of us, right? And my gosh, I remember I screamed in the car. I also remember this Mandela out at 6 Mile, it used to flood. When rain fall, man, oh man, you don't reach work for no man.
And it used to be flood for at least a day or two.
Yeah man, all 10 o'clock is still up. You can't reach work, man. Traffic back up for miles.
But it looks good now, right?
Things have gotten better. Look, we had a rain event yesterday. Did you see one drop of road? Not even a drop of water missing on the road a while ago. Those of you who are listening to us internationally, sometimes you will hear me, I'll speak the English language, and then I will trip out and go into the Jamaican language, because that's the language that I grew up with. I learned to speak the English language in school, just like all the other children in Jamaica.
Looks like we have a few potholes.
Those were always there. I wish they would repair them.
Oh, it was always there?
Yeah man, those are always there. So we are now at that junction where you can go left if you're going into Portmore. And a little later on we'll go through there. We're in the vicinity, so we can actually go through there coming back. But for the most part, St. Andrew does not, we don't even look like we'll get a speck of stuff. We stood up. Also, I must say, for the most part in St. Andrew we have good housing stock. After Gilbert, we learned to use J-bolts to bolt down those roof plates, and we also learned to use hurricane straps to strap the rafters. That was implemented after Hurricane Gilbert. We learned to do that, right? J-bolts into the concrete, push up through the plate, that's the roof plate that goes around your beam or your building, and then we screw down the nut onto the J-bolt. And we also learn to use hurricane straps. That's a serious pothole, guys, on the outside. My God, no sir. I'm a pothole that demand my driving skills here right now.
Why didn't you just slow down?
Slow down, your mother must behind me for my tail.
100.
Watch your bed. Jeez. Come on, man. Go in the left lane, man.
Can't go in the left lane.
I can't go in the left lane.
All the trees are down.
Right. So this is a challenge now. So good thing there were no tension wires here. So all those trees are down. But as you can see, they're working to clear them, right? Great. Working to clear them. And those need to be cleared before tomorrow because everybody will be trying to get back to work tomorrow. We'll have more persons on the road. More persons on the road. So I'm in the vicinity of Lasco. On my left, great company, Lasco. I used to love the food drink, but I can't drink it again. Lassa is supposed to be lactose intolerant, but for some reason it don't work for me. But it's a great company. What I love now is the tea. So I love the chocolate mint Tony. Which one you like?
French vanilla.
French vanilla. Okay, yeah. So the chocolate mint for me, Tony and the French vanilla. So they do have a product that I still like, which is a tea. Alright, so we are now at Twickenham. Jamaican government, please fix this road, man. This road have too much, it's a major thoroughfare. This is not supposed to have so much pothole. Come on. The entire road needs to be resurfaced, not patched. Resurfaced.
Yeah, it's not
Alright, so power lines here are intact, no trees along the stretch to give any problems, which is a good thing.
Yeah, all the trees are further back.
Right. Trees are further back. Good thing. We do have some poles on the right. But again, the trees didn't seem to interfere with them.
It's almost as if the hurricane was selective, it would treat it down.
Well, it down these.
Wow.
Luckily,
No, the line
looks
is there.
that look like cable.
You think so? That looks like
so.
pole. Oh, the pole is on this side.
Power is on the left. Look like cable. It look like power is here towards maybe running underground. Not so sure. Plus these are concrete poles.
Yeah, but a tree fell on one of the lines.
Alright, so I'm at Twickenham roundabout, Jose Marti High School on my left. I'm going around the roundabout. As I tell you, I'm going to drive through Spanish Town and get a glimpse of what's happening. Palmetto Pines, don't you see a sign on the left?
Yeah, this is the one persons usually call me from.
Palmetto Pines, and we're at Twickenham.
Because they always say I'm at the fish place.
At the fish place on the right. Yes, at the fish place. Alright, so the police academy is on my right now, and the fish place is on my left. So they're open, you can come and get your fish. On the right is the police academy. Not so sure I know the name of this road. Is this Burke Road?
I have no idea what the name of this road is.
Alright, name Twickenham Road.
Maybe.
Not so sure. Twickenham Road.
Twickenham Park Mini Warehouse. Maybe it's called Twickenham.
Maybe. Alright. Progressive Grocers Head Office on my right.
Then again, it could name something like Spanish Town. Even though Spanish Town Road is not in Spanish Town. I found that so strange the other day.
Phil's Hardware on my right. Phil's Hardware, one of the best places to shop for hardware goods, everybody. Phil's Hardware, they're also in Spanish Town. So Spanish Town look like them come through good, man. Or we not reach Spanish Town yet. So we're gonna go over the bridge, and the hospital will be on the left. So those of you who want to buy Palmetto Pines, Spanish Town is the capital of St. Catherine. But Palmetto Pines is not in the Spanish Town vicinity. It's on the outskirts. So I could also not drive here to Palmetto Pines. I could drive on what we call the bypass. Right, Tony? That's been a long time. We used to use that road. If you go right at this stoplight and this light not working, which means there's no electricity. If you go right at this stoplight, you will be on the Sligo-Vale Road, and this road can take me all the way up into Red Hills, Sligo-Vale Road. I am approaching the bridge. This is a long-standing bridge to get into Spanish Town. Long-standing. Bridge is still intact. Then we have the health center on the left, and we have Spanish Town Hospital on the left, and they should be doing some fancy things over at the Spanish Town Hospital, you know. Understand that they should be doing some new buildings on that side. They should be doing some new buildings on that side. So I made a right turn at this Spanish Town Hospital because I really don't want to go into the thick of the heart of Spanish Town itself, although I could have. But I'm driving on the other side where it used to be the, what's it called now? Gee, my history is weak. YMCA on the right. My apologies, everybody. I'm trying to remember the name of Salvation Army on the right.
Remember the name of what?
When you come around here, there is a
name?
Yeah, man. Some another square. I just see square. I'm sorry, what is it called? St. Catherine Primary School is in front of me. I have the right of way. Stop, young man. Okay. Where these buildings are. Gee, I'm trying to remember. I interface with here a lot because the parish council is here, and this is where I have to submit blueprints for persons, right? Persons who want drawings of blueprints. This is where I come to submit it. But what's the name of this place called? I love it. What's that name for it?
Justice Square? That would be a nice name if that's what it was called.
I'll get that in my head, but I don't know why. Alright, it's called Jamaica Heritage Trail. That's what it's called. It's a work in progress for tourism dollars. I don't see the tourism dollars, people. For this place, I really think we have neglected it. We should have renovated these buildings a long time ago and really use it as a tourist attraction. See all the cannons and everything here still. All the Jamaica Archives building, all these places want to renovate, man, guys. Come on. So it looks like Spanish Town. I'm in part of Spanish Town here now. It looks like Spanish Town survived, Tony. The building here stand up. So did the roofs. Very good.
As long
you notice the style of the roof? The pitch is very high. Deep. Oh, see the breadfruit man here? Should I get a breadfruit? No, but he never was a breadfruit yet.
I think all those probably fell last night and he's like, okay.
Gonna roast them now. Just a suckle up in pan. Alright, so Spanish Town survived very good. Road clean too.
As long as Irie Jerk and Jungle Fire is there, I'm good.
Totally good. Go to place that now we know. But we haven't even had breakfast. We should really stop at Jungle Fire.
So you think they open, Bob?
Oh my gosh. Them open, man. I bet you them open. Must have standby generator. Well,
yeah, but what about the
staff?
staff?
Maybe the staff. That's true, the staff. Alright, so here we go. So this is the Brunswick. I'm pushing on to now. Spanish Town roof, them not even lift. Nothing. Nice. I love that. So
It's
we're more
open.
prepared. It's open?
Yeah.
Oh, you know. You get a notification.
Look at all the cars.
No, this is...
Yeah, it's open. See there?
This one. That's not Jungle Fire. That was
Yeah, but anyway, that's Irie Jerk.
That's Irie Jerk. Oh yeah, Irie Jerk. They're open. Nice. So how Island Grill closed?
I don't know. But would they be open at this hour? It's just 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Oh no, they're probably not open yet. Probably open 11. Uh-oh.
It's closed.
It's closed. It's called City Flames, but they're closed.
They're closed.
Tony's favorite place that now. You get buffet style food, you know. Tony must show the people the.
But it's standing. That's a good thing. That means they'll be open tomorrow.
Yeah. But that's a slab roof, I think. So they're good. Well, the Brunswick is intact. Beautiful. The Jamaicans, we are the stalwarts now when it comes to hurricanes. Cat 4 can't touch we. Well, it didn't touch us. It passed to the south of us. We did not. In all honesty, we did not get the full brunt of this hurricane. We didn't get the full brunt at all. But I think with JPS going through last month and clearing the trees off the, I know they did because they came to Palmetto Pines as well, and they cleared some. We had some mango trees, and I even said to the man, "You cut down the mango tree with the mango them on it." And he says, "Look at this tree one cut off." He says, "I gotta cut it off." So he cut it off. Nothing nice. Okay, go well go for. You know, wait, I go around to the right. So they with them doing that, this needs to cut down. I'm lucky thing this time I pulled down. It made a difference. Again, thank you, GPS. Go on a cab. Go on, no man. Look at the road wide.
Not a cab.
Not a cab. I'm going to go so. I'm going to drive Probox. That's what I'm driving now. I'm going to Probox drive a school. I swear. That's how they all drive. Probox drive a school.
Place look good though.
Yeah, man. Place look good. Just have a storm. Place look good.
What I always interested to hear is every time we hear storm is coming, hurricane, everybody talks about, well, your generation. My generation don't know anything about Gilbert. Talk about Gilbert.
Yeah, man. Here,
Gilbert. Months without water, months without light, months without chicken.
Here, bully beef. Alright, I run the plate. With some people to this day I don't eat bully beef again. Never again do I eat bully beef. Bully beef and rice so that kill you. It's a nice meal though. With your onion and, you know, nice. But why I can't eat the bully beef?
Bully beef actually make from cow?
Yeah. Processed beef, yeah. We actually didn't get back electricity until December. December, guys. I mean, literally had to draw back for the coal iron and the coal stove.
Oh.
We had gas stove, but the coal stove for iron your clothes. After a while, I couldn't bother. I just wear the clothes mash up the same way. Couldn't bother. Couldn't keep up with it after a while. But I'm telling you that was no easy time. I sat there in my living room, or my bedroom, and sometimes I was on the porch when the wind would allow. And watch satellite dish a fly, you know.
During the hurricane?
What?
Like the only thing I remember from the hurricane, mommy, is you putting me to kneel down like beside a chest of drawer.
To sit down.
Yeah, that was the only thing I remember from that experience. I don't remember anything else, the day-to-day of it afterwards.
No, because you not find your own food and them something there. Can't take a chance with a coaster bus and watch him come through. Nah, stop it up.
But I do. Was it during that time I was drinking a lacto?
Could be. Yeah.
Because I just remember drinking this whole heap of lacto.
Yeah. Because there's barely any food. Everything blew away. There was no ground provision, no table.
And I guess you're trying to get me to enough nutrients. So you're
lettuce and tomato to get that.
You're supplementing with the lacto.
It was just bully beef and rice. And if you could afford it, sardine, mackerel. But the bully beef and rice was the thing. Now, a canned beef, that must be $400. It's crazy. So I'm on Job Lane, heading now to St. John's Road. The proof of the pudding, the theory and the practical. Let us see now if it came together for us. Sorry. A little water there. I remember we had a big flood in the 90s and this road was flooded.
Start recording.
And we flooded out in Fairview Park. This was that time. The whole of this was under sea, man. Sea, you couldn't even see the road. The only reason why you saw the road was because the buildings were there and you're supposed to be between the buildings. But there was no road.
You can't see the road today.
After an event like
Beryl Cat 4.
In South Manchester and St. Elizabeth, they didn't fare out so well. Apparently the storm passed closer to them. Those of you in the area, send me the videos. Come on to the live later on. We're going to be on from either 4 or 5, Tony. Which time?
We're going to get back.
We'll be on. So you can let us know how you fare out, what's happening. Alright, so I'm now at the intersection of crazy intersection this now, St. John's Road, Job Lane, Featherbed Lane, Fairfield Boulevard.
They call this the 5-way.
Watch this taxi man like him have right away. May I tell you about them how them drive? You can't come into the intersection and barrel through the intersection like that. Gosh, they're crazy. And the light is not working. So this is St. John's Road that everybody complains about flooding on St. John's Road. So this is actually where I'm trying to get to know. So let me see now if...
And it's almost like St. John's Road forgot to flood.
It don't know how to flood again. I told you what you said. It is cured. I swear. I say all the cars coming to me, so that means...
I know, it's like when you get a bad name for one thing you did, and then people just label it that forever.
Yeah, forever and ever, amen. So, let us see how far we can get on St. John's Road. This is a day after the storm. Normally, for a little baby rain, place flood. People can't go home. All kind of things happening. Alright, so let us see what happened on St. John's Road. Look how these men driving fast. What's wrong with these people?
But they're normal speed. That's a normal speed for this road. That's nice. Holes open.
Holes is open.
Yeah, so just in case anybody needs anything for their home.
So Royal Palace Estate on my right. The turn off to go to Meadow Rest, which is what here's the name again? Is Red Bonnet name? I think so. Turn off on the right. I must say though that the government
Fraser's Boulevard.
The government did clear the drains on this road up in the year, right? When did we see them doing it? Was it March?
No, it was before that.
It was before that. So the drains are to my right, everybody. So they did do some drainage, cleaning of these drains. I guess I did it early because I know the challenge on this road. The only thing I would say now, fix the roads now, put in proper drains and culverts. So instead of using earth drains, so they use earth drains on this road. I don't think that's a good idea.
You know, I never understood here. You notice the drain is to your right.
Is to your right.
But the road slopes to the left.
Exactly.
I never understood
no, you
right
need
here.
You need an engineer because, and again, it is because of how the road is designed. Why the water is doing this? Because over there the drain is clear. There's no water in the drain. So this water right here should not be on the road. Jamaican government, your engineers, NWA, when you're rescoping this road, you need to remember that the drain is on the right side, man. It's over there. Alright, so we're coming up to a little mini.
Great. Okay, see another drain here. But this is after we pass the water.
Yeah. So why? So you need the culvert.
There should be more learning than us in terms of road engineering.
I guess. Well, this road has not been engineered in years.
Yeah.
This road is the same when I bought my house in Fairview Park in 1989.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're talking about how much years that we're talking about?
The only thing that is different, I think, is Civil Meadows. Yeah.
Civil Meadows. That scheme came, but nothing else came on this road. So the road stay all the time. But that's gonna change. Remember, guys, that's gonna change. So we actually just passed a piece of land on the left, big open land. That's slated for development. We passed the church already? Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
That's slated for development. Civil Meadows is here, so already developed. So I don't see any water on the road that will give you any challenge yet. So we're gonna go to the police station. Is always flooded. Let us see how the police station cleared out. So nothing to stop you from driving. You can come on out, go where you're going. You don't have to drive through the hill and the valleys. See, Tony. People always telling us, oh, I want to get the kids to town, have to be driving through the hills and the valleys and all of these things. I said, no, that's not gonna happen. Palmetto finds way fix it, solve the problem. Approaching the police station on my right. Let's see, we have a little water here, but again, the drain needs to. So Palmetto Pines is on the left. Everything on the left is Palmetto Pines.
Ah, police station did okay.
The police station did okay. Police station did okay. There is no flooding, guys.
They even boarded up.
They did. They expected the storm, right? No flooding. So the police station, in their wisdom, they did put a wall around the station to stop any water that would have come to them. The drains don't have any water. The water is gone. So the water did come. We can see evidence of dirt and this and that coming down from Kingston. So the rains did come down, but no problem with water. So those of you who want to buy a property at Palmetto Pines, you need to come on down. So we're going to be reopening on Saturday, Tonya?
I think so.
Well, we're waiting for electricity actually.
Yeah.
So that's dependent on electricity. But you know we have our online, so we have the website. So you can go on the website, palmettopinesja.com, and you can still make your offers on the website. You can call us 876-292-6776 and let us know you want a Palmetto Pines land. Those of you, you know, in a hurricane now, you must buy your own property so you can build, have your own solar, your own standby water tanks, solar water heaters, make yourself self-sufficient. Palmetto Pines have the land. All you have to do now is come in, buy, and plan your house for your family. Alright, everybody, so I'll see you a little later on our YouTube live. Comes on at 5 p.m. You're going to call us, you're going to send us your videos of what happens in your area, and we will put them on our channel. So, and those of you who might need help, you can also call us, and we'll see if we can make a connection with somebody who can help. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying with us. So we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.